Don't panic one day. Everything will be okay. It's hard to believe that you'll be okay when you're in the middle of darkness, when life is throwing punches and you're barely holding on. It's easy to think that this is it, that the storm will never pass, but storms aren't forever. They come, they rage, and eventually they die down. And when they do, the sun always comes out again, the sky clears, and you realize that you're still standing, maybe a little battered, maybe a little bruised, but you're still here in those dark moments when everything seems to be going wrong. It's natural to feel fear, to feel anxiety creeping up your spine, telling you that this is the end. But that fear is a liar. It whispers to you that you're not strong enough, that you can't handle what's happening. But the truth is, you're stronger than you think. You've faced storms before, and you've come out on the other side. This one is no different. Pain isn't something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. Pain is where transformation happens. It's where the weak are separated from the strong. And the only way to get through the pain is to go straight through it, to stare it down and refuse to be broken by it when you stop avoiding the hard work. When you start bracing the grind, you'll discover something incredible. You'll find that the magic isn't in the result, it's in the journey. It's in the blood, the sweat, the tears, and the struggle. It's easy to let panic take over, to let the fear of the unknown paralyze you. But panic is the enemy of progress when you let it control you. You lose sight of what's important. You stop thinking clearly and you start making decisions based on fear rather than logic. Don't give panic that power. Instead, take a step back. Look at the situation for what it is. A challenge, yes, but not an insurmountable one. One day, you'll look back on this moment and realize that it was just a small chapter in your story. Not the whole book. One day, the pain you're feeling now will be a distant memory. One day, the confusion, the fear, the uncertainty, they'll all fade away, and you'll be left with a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. You'll be left with the knowledge that you can survive anything, that you can overcome any challenge, that you are capable of so much more than you ever imagined. Discipline is not a burden, nor is it a chain that binds us. Discipline is the invisible force that guides us toward our best selves. It's the quiet whisper that says, "You can do this," when the world seems too loud. It's the steady hand that keeps us moving forward when everything inside us wants to stop. It's your turn. You've got a choice to make. You can keep avoiding the work, keep making excuses, and keep living a life that's less than what you're capable of. Or you can step up, face the work head-on, and start unlocking the magic that's been inside you all along. You've got to be willing to go to war with yourself, to fight through the doubts, the fears, and the excuses, to push past the pain and keep moving forward no matter what. Because on the other side of that struggle, on the other side of that work you're avoiding, is the person you've always wanted to be. The person who doesn't back down, who doesn't quit, who doesn't make excuses. The magic you're looking for is hidden in the work you're avoiding, buried in the grind you're too scared to face. It's time to stop running from it and start running toward it. It's time to stop avoiding the pain and start embracing it. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. The longer you avoid it, the further away that magic gets. You have to believe it. You have to trust that no matter how dark it gets, the light will return. You have to keep moving forward even when every part of you wants to stop. You have to hold on to hope even when it feels like hope is slipping through your fingers, because it's that hope, that belief in a better tomorrow that will carry you through the storm. You have everything you need within you to succeed. The magic isn't somewhere out there. It's right here in the work you do, in the effort you put in the tasks you take on. It's in your hands, in your mind, in your heart. So go ahead, do the work. Embrace the challenge and discover the magic within, There's magic in the mundane, in the repetition, in the grind, in the doing of the things that seem small and insignificant, because it's in these moments that you build the muscles of perseverance, discipline, and grit. These are the qualities that turn dreams into reality. The work you're avoiding isn't a punishment, it's a gift. It's the universe's way of preparing you for the greatness that awaits. It's the training ground where you hone your skills, sharpen your focus, and sometimes the weight feels unbearable, like you're trapped in a cycle of exhaustion, mentally, physically, emotionally, and no matter how hard you push, it feels like nothing changes. But let me remind you, change doesn't shout. It whispers, quietly, through every disciplined act, every time you show up when it's hard, every time you move forward when quitting feels easier. That's where the real power lives, in the unseen, the uncelebrated, the ordinary grind that shapes extraordinary people. You want growth? Then understand this. Growth never happens in comfort. It happens in the late nights when you're exhausted, but you keep going anyway. It happens in the early mornings when everyone else is still sleeping, and you're already putting in the work. The people who succeed are not the ones with the easiest paths. They're the ones who kept showing up when it made no sense to. They bled for it, sacrificed for it, were laughed at, and still walked forward with their head high. You're going to fall. You're going to doubt yourself. But those moments, they're not setbacks. They're tests. The universe is asking you, how bad do you want it? And every time you rise from failure, you're answering that question with action, with grit, with fire. The world will try to convince you to take it easy, to avoid pain, to choose distraction over discipline. But those are traps, cages that keep you small. Don't fall for them. The version of you that you dream of becoming. He doesn't live in comfort. He lives on the other side of resistance. You build him one rep at a time, one early morning at a time, one hard choice at a time. This path isn't supposed to feel easy. It's not meant to be soft. It's meant to transform you, to tear down the weak version of you so something greater can rise in its place. That's the point. That's the process. And if you're hurting right now, if it feels like nothing's working, good. That means you're in it. That means you're not numb. That means you're still alive and fighting. Use that pain. Let it sharpen you. Let it harden your resolve. Turn that frustration into fuel. Let it burn so hot inside you that it melts every excuse, every fear, every limitation. You don't need motivation. You need commitment. You need discipline. You need to make a decision that no matter how long it takes, how many obstacles rise up, how many voices tell you to quit, you're not backing down. You were not made to blend in. You were not made to coast through life quietly. You were made to fight, to rise, to lead. So stop waiting for someone to hand you the keys. Forge them yourself. Hammer them out of sweat, persistence, and sacrifice. You already have everything inside you. The question is, will you do the work to bring it out? Every moment you push forward, you're becoming that version of yourself. The warrior, the leader, the unstoppable force. He's not a fantasy. He's real, and he's waiting for you on the other side of the grind. So stand up, shake off the doubt, wipe the sweat from your face and get back to it. You're not done. You're just getting started. The world doesn't owe you anything, but you owe it to yourself to see how far you can go, to see what happens when you refuse to break. When you choose the hard road, not because it's easy, but because it forges greatness. You've got work to do, so go and become what you were born to be. Relentless, unbreakable, disciplined. This is the way.